Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It's a very drizzly day. I am walking the pups, but I'm not going up into the hills because there's no view to be seen. So we're just walking along the ridgeway instead. And Blue's doing very well. You wouldn't know he had the snip last week. Quite happy, healed well. Unfortunately, my mum and dad's dog is not doing well at the moment. She was in the emergency vets last night. And they've rushed her down. They've picked her up from the emergency vets at 7:30, which you have to do apparently, and they've rushed her down to their vets, and I just hope they can sort out whatever the problem is. She's really very poorly, so I'm waiting on news of that. She's such a sweet little dog, Molly, but she has had a few problems in her life medically. Right, let's continue our walk. Good puppies. I am currently trying to locate a good sit-down spot. I'm halfway through the walk, so I'm going to have to turn around and go back the other way. But I'm trying to locate a good sit-down spot that I can have my cup of tea and my snack. Now, if I was somebody who could sit on the floor really easily, that would be amazing. But I've never been very good at just sitting on the floor because of my wonky hips, wonky legs and general pain, so always had to have maybe like a stump or something to sit on. I also want a little bit of shelter. I've been looking at these sort of little alcoves in the trees, wondering, maybe that doesn't look like a very strong branch. Just looking in there, but I don't think that's going to work. I don't really want to go much further, to be fair. Otherwise I'm going to be late back, and I'm now doing 1.5 hour walks with Rocky, and then I've got to pick Kenzie up. So you'll have seen yesterday in my video that Kenzie did a bit of his driving. It's the first time I've taken him out. Pretty good. If you remember back, those that have been long-term viewing, I taught Brendan for the first however long it was in that car, because we couldn't get a driving instructor. Whereas Kenzie's had a driving instructor and it was much easier to get. I think things are improving sort of a bit now. Things have eased up a bit, but you know, this was immediately post-COVID and it was just impossible. Oh dear, there's a little dead vole on the floor. So yeah, it was quite difficult to get him a driving instructor. Anyway, he did stall the car a few times, which frustrated him and he was cross about. But I said to him, well, don't feel cross about it, because actually it's not a problem. You're used to a different car, so don't feel like it's a backward step. I said, I stall vehicles as well when I'm getting in them and I've never driven them before. It can feel quite difficult. We've definitely come further than we would normally come. Let me show you. There's a little crossroads here. This is what I call the concrete Lego bricks. I mean, they're not really concrete Lego bricks at all, but that's what they remind me of, because they are actually stackable like Lego bricks. This road is actually used. A pickup truck thing's just gone down there. So we've definitely come further than we've ever come before on here with the dogs. Right, this way, pups. I think we'll head back this way, because this is not good. Even though I could sit on those, it's not really a good spot for them because of the vehicles. Come on. And it's very out in the open. So I think I'll start walking back and find another spot to have my snack and my drink. But yeah, I hadn't realised quite how far I'd been walking. It's further than we've done with the pups. I'm thinking this might be a good little city spot for a snack. Oh, if I can get under there. Here we go. On this little knotted mass of things. And I do have a little bit of shelter as well, which is nice. It's like being in a little den. You gonna stay here with me? Where's Blue? There we go. Snack time. Sit. Blue. Sit. Gentle. Gentle. What have I got? Kit Kats and Werther's Originals and a thermos of tea. Maggie. Maggie. Come here. I think you've had it all. I think you've had it all, guys. Sorry. No, you've had them all. No, no more left. Ooh, little girl. Little girl. Look, covered in mud now. Look, coming up. Coming up. Thank you. Thank you. I've gone home, changed into my waterproofs. I am now on my second walk of the day. I've just had a message from my dad to say, unfortunately, poor little Molly has had to be put to sleep, which is really sad. My parents will be absolutely heartbroken. I mean, we're all, yeah, it's not quite sunk in yet. She's such a sweet dog. She was around as a baby with my Staffy, so, you know, they got on, and not long after I lost my Staffy to cancer, you know, she hadn't been with them very long. What I'm trying to say, like maybe a year, maybe. Anyway, turns out that same horrific disease has taken her life as well. She was struggling to breathe when they picked her up from the emergency vets this morning, and she's had loads of scans and x-rays and everything else, and she had cancer in the esophagus, and her breathing was just getting worse and worse and worse. And obviously she's probably 11 or so, and it had got to a very bad stage. Obviously nobody had realised because she wasn't showing signs of it. She's one of the worst things about cancer. That was the problem with my pup, and it was too late by the time he got ill enough to be showing symptoms. So it's just awful. So my heart is breaking at the moment for my parents. She was their little angel, really. And I know it's going to leave a huge hole in their day-to-day life. So I'm going to pop over some flowers and pick up some shopping for them, and pop over when I take Kenzie. I'll pick Kenzie up from school. Sorry, my words are not flowing very well. Right, yes, I'm doing an hour and a half with these guys. There's Rocky and Timmy and Link. Rocky! Shh. Good boy. Okie dokie, I am heading off to go and pick Kenzie up from school. Then we'll pop to Waitrose, get some bits from my parents, get some flowers, go drop them off, go check in on my parents. And then Kenzie can drive home. And then I'm planning on relaxing. I do have some hoovering to do and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty exhausted now from all my dog walks and stuff. I've got a bit of a headache, so I've taken some painkillers. But I do plan on hoovering and then taking it easy. I picked up my parents this little card here. Kenzie's just lending me a pen. And then I got these very nice flowers, and these bits here are really fluffy. They're like feathers or fur. We are now home from my parents. Kenzie did a very good drive back to the house. We're having chicken, aren't we? Rotisserie chicken, tiger loaf, coleslaw, potato salad, cup of tea.